Hello brilliant minds, welcome back to another exciting section of Post-UTME English practice. If you're preparing for your upcoming exam, then you're in the right place. Here we don't just give answers, we explain every details so you understand the rules and avoid common traps in the exam hall. Before we dive in, make sure to like this video, share it with your friends who are also preparing, and subscribe so you never miss a powerful practice section. And remember, attempt every question as we go along, then check your answers with my explanation at the end. Now let's sharpen your English skill together. The first question we have here says, the committee blank reached its decision. The committee blank reached its decision. Option A, have. Option B, has. Option C, are. And option D, were. The correct option there is option B, has. Committee is a collective noun. It means a group of people considered as a single unit. That's what committee simply means. In English, collective noun can be treated as singular or plural depending on whether the group is being thought of as a single unit or as an individual acting separately. In this sentence, the committee blank reached its decision. The committee acts as one body, producing a singular or a single decision that requires a singular verb, has. The rule here is very simple. With collective nouns used as a single unit, use singular verb. Example, the team is ready. When emphasis is on members acting individually, we use plural. We have an example, the team are arguing among themselves. This is more common in British English. Other options here are wrong. Option A, have, is plural and disagrees with the singular reading. Option C and D are plural forms. They would be correct only if the sentence emphasized the members acting separately. For example, in a sentence like this, the committee are divided on the issue. So when faced with this kind of question in an exam hall, the simple tip is, when you see a collective noun, quickly ask yourself, one action or many actions? One action will require a singular verb, while many actions will require a plural form. So the correct option there is option B, has. The committee has reached its decision. Question 2 is on synonyms. The question reads, choose the word nearest in meaning to abstinate. Choose the word nearest in meaning to abstinate. Option A, stubborn. Option B, flexible. Option C, polite. And option D, careful. The correct answer here is option A. The word stubborn. Abstinate means someone unwilling to change their opinion or attitude. It means refusing to change one's opinion or course of action despite reasons, persuasion, or plea, and that's essentially stubborn. So both words share the same idea of rigidity of attitude. Abstinate often has a slightly negative connotation, while stubborn is neutral to negative depending on the context. Option B, C, and D are not correct. Option B, which is flexible, is the opposite. Option C and D are unrelated. Example, she was obstinate in her refusal to apologize. Question 3 is on contextual usage. The question reads, he was accused of taking part in the blank of government funds. He was accused of taking part in the blank of government funds. Option A, allocation. Option B, embezzlement. Option C, distribution. And option D, collection. The correct word is embezzlement because it means the fraudulent or illegal use of money placed in one's care. The sentence reads, he was accused of taking part in the embezzlement of government funds. Embezzlement is the unlawful appropriation of funds placed in someone's trust, typically used with off. Example, we have embezzlement of government funds. The sentence context is fund being misused, so embezzlement is the precise legal or financial term to be used. Now let's analyze the other words here. Option A, which is allocation, simply refers to proper distribution and not theft. Option B is correct. Option C, distribution, it means handing out generally, not theft. Option D, collection, simply refers to gathering, not theft. Example, the accountant was found guilty of embezzlement. When the sentence implies criminal misuse of money, prefer legal terms like embezzlement, fraud, and theft. Question 4 is on idioms. The question reads, the politician promised to put his card on the table. This means dash. The politician promised to put his cards on the table. This means dash. Option E, to hide his true feelings. B, to be honest and open. C, to play game with others. And D, to resign. The correct option there is B, to be honest and open. The idiom to put one's card on the table means to speak frankly and openly without hiding anything. It originates from card games, showing your hand. But in idiomatic English, it means to be frank and reveal one's intention. For example, if you put your cards on the table now, we can resolve this quicker. Other options are wrong. Option E, to hide, is the opposite. Option C, play a game, is literal. Option D, resign, is unrelated. Kindly note that idioms often appear in comprehensions of vocabulary. Learn both the literal and figurative meaning of the idioms. That's the simplest way to answer questions on idiomatic expressions. Question 5 is on antonyms. It says, choose the word opposite in meaning to benevolent. Choose the word opposite in meaning to benevolent. A, generous. B, kind. C, malevolent. And D, compassionate. The correct option there is option C, malevolent. The word benevolent means to be kind, charitable, and well-meaning, while malevolent means wicked, intending harm, and thus they are directly opposite. They are antonyms by prefix. We have the bene, which is B-E-N-E. It simply means to be good. And M-A-L-E, which is in malevolent, it means to be very bad. Other options are wrong. Generous, kind, and compassionate are synonyms of benevolent and not the antonyms. Example, a benevolent leader helps, while a malevolent leader harms. The simple tip here is to recognize common antonyms prefix. Question 6 reads, the suspect was granted dash by the judge. The suspect was granted dash by the judge. Option A, bail. Option B, loan. Option C, leave. And option D, pardon. The correct answer here is option A, bail. The suspect was granted bail by the judge. In legal bail register, is a temporary release of an accused person awaiting trial, often with money as guarantee. The judge grants bail. The other options, leave, loan, and pardon, have different legal meaning. Bail simply means to release pending on trial. Loan simply means borrowed money. Leave means permission to be absent, and pardon refers to the act of forgiving, usually removing legal consequences. An example, we have the defendant was granted bail after the hearing. Identify the register, legal, medical, academic, to narrow your vocabulary choices. When you're faced with this kind of question, this is what you do. Question 7 reads, the students were warned not to cheat during the examination. However, some ignored the warning and were expelled. What can be interfered? Option A, cheating is encouraged in the school. Option B, some students disregarded the rules. Option C, no one was punished for cheating. And D, all students obeyed the correct answer here is option B, some students disregarded the rule. Don't forget, the passage states students were warned not to cheat. However, some ignored the warning and were expelled. From that, we directly infer that some students disregarded the rules. That is explicit rather than implied. Other options are wrong. Option A is opposite of the passage. Option C is false because the passage says they were expelled. And option D contradicts the statement that some ignored the warning. So this comprehension strategy here is Distinguish between explicit information and implicit or interfered information. This particular question here, or this sentence, is explicit. Question 8, it says, by this time tomorrow, we blank the examination. By this time tomorrow, we blank the examination. Option A, have finished. Option B, will finish. C, will have finished. And D, finished. The correct option here is option C, will have finished. By this time tomorrow, set a future reference point and ask for an action completed before the point. Use the future perfect will have plus the past participle. Will finish describes a future action, not necessarily completion by a specific time. The future perfect will have finished indicates completion of a future time. An example, by next month, I will have finished saving enough money. Other options are wrong. Option A, have finished, is present perfect, and that is a wrong time frame. Option B, will finish, doesn't show completion by that point. Option D, finished, is past simple and is a wrong tense. Words or phrases like by then, by tomorrow, by 5 p.m. signals future perfect. Question 9 is on word formation. The question says, the man was charged for his blanked behavior. The man was charged for his blanked behavior. Option A, fraudulent. Option B, fraudulently. Option C, fraudulence. And option D, frauding. The correct option here is option A, fraudulent. We need an adjective to describe behavior. Fraudulent behavior is correct. Fraudulently is an adverb, it is wrong. Fraudulence is a noun, it is wrong in this context. And frauding is not a valid word. That word does not exist anywhere. Option D, frauding, it doesn't exist anywhere. Fraudulent is an adjective meaning dishonest or deceptive. So the correct option is option A, fraudulent, and the sentence reads, the man was charged for his fraudulent behavior. Question 10 says, if I blank you, I would apologize. If I blank you, I this would question apologize. Is on sentence interpretation. If I dash you, I would apologize. Option A, was. Option B, where. Option C, am. Option D, be. The correct option is option B, where. This is a subjugative mood used for hypothetical situations. The correct option is, if I were you, I would apologize. In contemporary English, especially in formal or text context, where is used regardless of the subject when forming such hypothetical statements. Other options are wrong. Option A indicates past, which is was, and it is not standard subjugative for hypotheticals. Option C, am, and option D, be, don't fit the conditional pattern. We have the bonus question here, and the question reads, in which syllable is the stress placed in the word certificate? In which syllable is the stress placed in the word certificate? Option A, first. Option B, second. Option C, third. And option D, fourth. Now leave your answer in the comment section. Great work today, champions. You have seen how Post-UTME English questions test not just your knowledge but also your attention to small details like subject-verb agreements, vocabulary, and comprehension. Now it's your turn. Drop your answer to the bonus question in the comment section. Let's see how many of you guessed it right. If this section helped you, smash the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe so you'll be ready for the next practice round. Remember, consistency is the key to success. Until next time, keep studying, keep practicing, and keep winning. See you in the next video.